Good afternoon, welcome to Bishkek. I'm guessing by my introduction you can work out that today I also got up late, so I didn't get out till about 3 p.m. again, but I had one of the best nights sleep I've probably had since the pandemic started. Honestly, I slept like an absolute baby. It was unbelievable. Here I've just stopped off at this beautiful area of town with beautiful flower beds, this cool building and statue here, some fountains, and then you've got this behind us which looks like an administrative building, a government building with the Kyrgyzstan flags on, and the sort of fascia of it is blue. It's a really nice area. This is the walk from Osh Market, where I've just been, all the way down to Alatu Square, which is where I was last night, but there are a few little stops along the way that I'm coming to check out. So I'm just heading along this little avenue here, this boulevard with all these beautiful colourful flowers on, enjoying the 30-degree heat. Today it is really quite warm, but fortunately it's not dead humid, so it is a little bit sweaty just because of the heat, but it's not like being at home where you'd literally be drowning in 30 degrees. This is like quite pleasant. I'm just here now. I'm guessing it's some sort of theatre or again a government administration building, but it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, I will never, if you just show me a photo of this, I will never have gone, oh yeah, that's somewhere like Kyrgyzstan. I would have maybe said St. Petersburg, maybe. I would say St. Petersburg because obviously you've got the Cyrillic writing there and the kind of overall feel of the architecture and the way it's decorated and designed. Feels a little bit European, and that's obviously what St. Petersburg's known for. It's like being like the most European city in Russia. So I think like to come and see things like this has been a real treat because I wasn't expecting it, and yeah, it really is a nice city. I think this here coming up now as I'm about to cross the road is the International Football Stadium. When I turn this camera around, you won't think it's a footy stadium, but just give it a chance. So this here, which is obviously possibly the front of it, or one of the entrance gates, yeah, as you can see through the gates, inside here is a stadium. So it looks like one of the entrances to the stand is there. The entrance to the actual ground, I think it's around the corner. This does not look like the outside of a sports complex, like a football stadium complex. This just looks like, I don't know, flats, buildings for offices and things like that. I saw someone running around the track, so there's a possibility that it could be open. So I'm about to go and take a look now. Hopefully I'll get to go inside because I do love a good football stadium. This is obviously where the fans come with tickets, the turnstiles, on a match day. You've got the refreshment stands actually open today. Some people eating over there. But how you get in, I do not know. You've even got a Coyote Ugly bar here. Wasn't expecting that. That is probably like the most random thing I've seen in Kyrgyzstan. I've been to one of them in, there's one in Liverpool. There's one, I think, in Manchester. There's also one I've been to in Kiev. So maybe it's like the Soviet states love a bit of Coyote Ugly, but they've got one here randomly. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, there's an open gate over there, you know. Or shall I try going in? It looks just like someone's like house this or something. In fact, I think it might just be that. Yeah, there's just a gate at the end. You can't get through. What I'm in now is a place called Panfilov Park. I think it's got like a little theme park, I'm not sure. I think it looks like it's for kids because all the rides are fairly small. But backing onto the stadium is this theme park. You can see one of the rides going there. And yeah, I'll have a little walk around, see what's occurring. It's pretty cool. Let's head inside. This is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. I knew there was a bit of a theme park, but I thought it would just be a few rides. This is like a huge one. Mate, Bishkek is the gift that keeps on giving. There's literally so much to see and do here. And I was reading, I read some travel blogger that I follow. He was saying that there's really not a great deal to do in Bishkek. I'm not sure what he was up to when he was here. He must have just been sat in his hotel most of the time, because there is literally plenty going on. If you're a bit adventurous, you know, you venture out a bit, you can find loads of cool stuff. This really is a decent little city. Like, if you're ever looking for a city break that's not big hot on the tourist trail, get down to Bishkek, mate. Cheap, cheerful, and like I say, there's just plenty to explore. Some proper Soviet contraptions in here. The ride I'm just about to come up to now is the most Soviet ride I've ever seen in my life. Oh, hi. Hi. Hey, I swear these girls are literally following me around. They're everywhere I've been today. They've been there as well. Mad. I mean, what is more Soviet than that, really? Oh, fucking quality. Oh my word. That's making me dizzy just looking at this. Mate, that's a mad ride, that, you know. That's actually crazy. They're taking in some serious G's. They're taking on some serious G's, I probably should say. The only ride I'm probably gonna have a go on is this bad boy that's coming up, because all the other ones are kind of themed for kids, and obviously, well, this might be the one and only one that might be appropriate for me to actually go on. Here we go. Of course, the giant Ferris wheel. I'm about to go on it now. I'm guessing this is the entrance. Hi, one. Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully get one of these. Quite nice carriages, actually. Spasibo. And we are in. I'll get the thing to myself as well, even better. Do you know what? It's nice to take my backpack off. So I had this on all day. Sweating absolute beads. Oh, it's nice. Take that off and chill out. There's no one else in here. Whew, mask coming off. Oh, time to enjoy the ride. It's quite tall, actually. It's deceivingly tall. It looked like, when you see it from a distance, you'd see it poking out the trees, but you don't think it's that big. When you actually get up here, something else. This really is remarkable. I mean, we're coming up to the top now. I can actually see a bit of the stadium there. The trees are obscuring the pitch. Unfortunately, we're a bit further away than I thought we'd be. But I mean, the mountains in the distance, oh mate, that is unbelievable. That is absolutely boss. And this is swinging because we're moving side to side, but obviously the camera's moving with it. So if you see a bit of shake on the camera, I do apologise. That is the swaying of the carriage as we approach the very, very top now. We're almost there, but I mean, that is exquisite, mate. It's proper risky, this. So I'm like taking photos and it's hanging over the edge. I mean, you only need to drop it and something bad, seriously bad will happen. And I'm tempted, it was only at €1.50 for a go at this. So I'm tempted to give the guy maybe like 200 coming back down and just pay for another go or something, because I think it's dirt cheap. 150. I mean, imagine this in the UK, this would be in the capital. I mean, the London Eye's for like 30 quid, and now I know this isn't quite the London Eye, but I mean, it's not a bad little ride. We'll go and have a look on the other side because we've neglected this way a bit. But as you can see, it's mainly like residential buildings. This view here is kind of what I've got from my hotel room. So it's not really the city view, it's kind of the view north. In fact, you can see my hotel. There's a mosque in the very distance, and my hotel's the big black, ugly building, for lack of a better word. We're just going to give the guy, I've just counted there, Kyrgyz money is 150. So I'm going to give the guy this, it's roughly equivalent to €1.50. I'm going to give it him again so I can have another go around, because as great as that was, the views were incredible. Obviously it was only what, 5 minutes, maybe slightly longer, so I'd like to just go around again and have another look. And I mean, you can't complain for this price. Like you say, London Eye at home, in the capital, you're looking at £30. This is a mere fraction of it. You're looking at maybe £1.30 or something to go on this. €1.50 is, I mean, it's the value for money. He's just boss. So give him another one of these, hopefully he accepts it and we can go again. It looks like this was once a Soviet Ferris wheel. It's like the framework looks quite old, but the carriages here are obviously newly installed, newly renovated. Can I have one more? Can I go around again? Okay. Thank you. Spot on. Nice and easy. Pass that out the window and I can go around again. I might sit on this side this time, because last time I had that side. Oh my god. So these guys are getting off. One's enough for them. When you're a hardcore Ferris wheel enthusiast like myself, you go around twice. I was actually, full disclosure, I was meant to go to the mountains today. I just didn't get up in time. So you can go just outside the city and hike in the mountains. Now I've got stuff planned for the next 2 days and I'm only here until the early hours of Wednesday morning, so I won't get to go to the mountains unfortunately. But as I always say, if you don't get to do something the first time you visit a place, it's always a reason to return. So I'm not worried that obviously we're not going to get to go on the up to the mountains. I've got the views of them here, and like I say, I can go next time I come to Kyrgyzstan, I can go up to the national park that sits on the edge of the mountain range. So as we approach a quarter of the way up here, we're starting to see the big flag on Alatu Square again with the mountains. And you can see the floodlights of the stadium. I would love to go to a match at that stadium here in Bishkek. Like I say, I'm not sure if it's the club teams that play, and obviously it's not international break at the moment, so you know, I won't be able to see the international team play, but the national team play I should say. But you know, this is more than made up for it in my opinion, because one thing I actually wanted to know is if you couldn't get into the mountains, where is the best place to see them from? And I personally believe it's right here. I mean, just look at it. The air's not that clear once it gets to sort of the mountain tops, even though, you know, it's quite a nice day, you know, clear skies, sunny. It's quite hazy, so when you look off into the distance, obviously you can't see things as well. But you know, you've got some of the rides down there. So sounds like one of them needs to be oiled a bit because it's screeching a lot. And then down here, you've got this side of the park. It's almost like a mini Disneyland, and like I say, I'm really quite impressed by this. I wasn't expecting, like, I knew there was a fair here, but I wasn't expecting it to be as big as this, if I'm being honest. Jesus Christ, look how much this is swinging now. That's for me walking about and not sitting still. As you look at that next carriage, completely still. You look at the carriage below, completely still. And I'm going, oh. I know a few people who would hate this. They would hate the fact that it's swinging, but yeah, it's not bad, it's not bad. Here we go, ready to finally get off the ride. Спасибо. And we're off. Oh, that was actually absolute class. I tell you what, Panfilov Park has been an absolute blast. I really enjoyed that. That was so good. One of the best £3 I've ever spent. So if you're ever going to come to Bishkek, make sure you stop off at Panfilov Park. This place with all the rides, the Soviet Ferris wheel, and this beautiful pink archway which I'm about to walk through as I exit the park. You can even get candy floss and balloon animals. What more can you want? So we're here now, up there. Got a limousine in the window. It's just a place that does like steak and stuff like that. So hopefully just have some decent food. I know it's not local fare, but mate, I just need a feast right now. Get some of that down me. A few drinks as well. Oh, much needed after after quite a bit of walking and after not eating all day. Never has a tank looked so appetising as this. It's been a long day, but it's been a good one. And cheers to this and travel in 2021. Oh, that is a good beer. I think it's their house beer, Torro. That is unbelievable. That's easily the best beer I've had since coming here. Better than the beer I had last night. The beer I had last night was fine, but this is unreal. So first up, I've gone for grilled halloumi. Break up with one hand, but that's good. First thing of the day. Well worth the wait. Nice bit of balsamic vinegar and pesto on it as well. A bit of an extra flavour. A bit of tomato there. I've been waiting for food all day. So good. Oh, I am loving life right now. The main event is here. Mexican burger. Looks decent. And then some mushrooms with cheese and a dip of some kind. And they even give you, what I'm guessing, is rubber gloves. So when you pick up the burger and the juices flow out, your hands are fine. So that's a very good idea, I rate that. So let's get these on. Give the burger a go. They are indeed gloves. They might be too small for my hands. I don't know. I feel like I'm about to go perform surgery or something. Oh my god. Right, okay. Right. See the stuff dripping out the bottom? Yeah, look at that. Already got stuff all over my hands. Not very graceful, but that's very nice. Patty could be a little thicker, but it's got plenty of filling on there in terms of like the extras on top and things. And then here I've got another very greasy thing. That's the mushrooms with cheese in. I don't know why I decided to get these, just thought they looked alright. I was absolutely starving. Probably ordered more than I need, you know, when you're hungry. Like when you go shopping and you're hungry and you just putting everything in your basket because it looks appealing to you there in the moment. A bit like that, just looked at the menu and was like, yeah, I'll have that, I'll have that, I'll have that. A nice little accompaniment, definitely. If you're ever in the area, come to Torro Grill and Bar. The setting's really nice, the food is very good, the value for money, I mean the drinks are so cheap, the beer's nice, but the value for money is unreal. I just randomly picked to sit at this table and perfect timing because there's live music and I absolutely love coming places like this. Dead atmospheric live music. Whilst they're setting up for the show, we're coming on to the dessert now, which is chocolate fondant. And I bet it's going to be unreal. So this is the bit we need to capture on video. Hopefully, with any luck. Oh yeah, look at that. Oozing out there. That looks unreal. That is very good. That's so good. £2.50p as well. That's it, £2.50. Look at this, I mean imagine paying that in a restaurant at home. Even at like a Wetherspoons, that would be more expensive. So in the end, all of this came to 2,415 som. That's with a 15% service charge included, which means we're looking at roughly €24, so about £21 for all that. I had 3 pints of beer, a litre of Coke, and 3 courses. That's like unbelievable. Yeah, made up with that. I'll give them a bit extra for a tip, but absolutely Torro Grill and Bar, spot on. Whatever you say in my heart. that's it. I'm absolutely done in now. 3 courses and 3 pints later. Oh mate, I'm gonna head back to my hotel. Need to go and get some water first, again, so I can brush my teeth without using the tap water here. And then yeah, I've got to unfortunately be in bed early tonight, because I've got to get up early tomorrow to do something I don't really want to do, but you'll find out more about that in the next vlog. Obviously drop a like if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.